What is up, guys? It's your boy Shady Luke, and we're gonna take a look at Bryce Young. I don't even know why I'm so late to the game on Bryce Young, and I really like Bryce Young too, but I've been getting a little bit of, been watching some highlights of him playing. I've been hearing about people saying he struggled, yada yada yada. Offensive line has some issues, but I'm like, hey, this kid's good, all right? Like Frank Reich is his first year there. Carolina's O-line is but you put Bryce Young back there, things will get better. It doesn't matter. Even if the offensive line is bad, he'll make the most of it. And I mean, his last year in Alabama, he really didn't even have that much help, I feel like, with his wide receivers, because a lot of guys left, and he made the most of it. I mean, his pocket presence is insane. He's like Houdini. He's literally Houdini in the pocket. But honestly though, him landing with Frank Reich, an offensive coach, it's like the best thing for him, honestly, instead of a defensive minded head coach. So yeah, that's enough of me babbling. Let's check out some footy on Bryce, man, in his last preseason game. All right, we got him out of the shotgun, 11 personnel, one wide receiver, one running back, and this play really doesn't go for anything special, but the wide receiver is going to run about a 2-yard slant, you'll see right there, and Bryce just puts it right on him, man. Just lays it right on him. Nice flowy pass with good timing. Put the ball right in his sternum and allowed for his wide receiver to get those yak yards. You know those wide receivers like those yak yards, man. Nice, quick, short throws right there are good for a young QB just to get them into a rhythm right off the start of the game. So, nice throw. All right, we got him out of the shotgun again, 11 personnel, and the tight end at the top of the line of scrimmage and Thielen at the bottom are going to cross and do the mesh concept across the middle. Honestly, he has both his wide receiver and tight end open on this play, and he could hit either of them, but the pressure almost got there. He could have got the ball out a little bit sooner right there and hit the wide receiver at the top of the middle hash, but I think he was allowing the play to develop just a little more, and his feet also weren't really set, so the throw might have not have been as accurate. You know what I mean? Still a nice choice. Like I said, just would have liked to seen him hit just a little bit sooner. All right, on this play, they're in a single back 12 personnel, and I'm pretty sure you'll see right here the tight end at the top was supposed to pick up the linebacker coming off the edge at the bottom, but he got caught up in the left tackle's pass rush. So instead, Bryce Young, being able to just roll out with a clean pocket, he had to get freaky with his footwork, you see right there. And of course, honestly, what he did right there just reminds me of what he did at Alabama. I mean, that's just a nice little cutback move to create space, rushes upfield for a nice little short gain. I mean, he may be small, but he's still gonna be doing that magician stuff in the pocket, regardless of what people say. They're like, oh, his size. It's like, nah, bro, his size is part of the reason he's able to do what he does in the pocket. On this play, he just doesn't really see anything open downfield. So you'll see right here, the defensive end finally gets free, and he makes a nice little cut to evade, and then steps outside. And I mean, honestly, he ran right there, but he did have a guy open on a crosser. You guys just can't see him, but he's running towards the sidelines, like along with Bryce Young. Would have really liked to see him make that throw on the run. But with the down and distance, 3rd and 2, it wasn't a horrible choice and kept the sticks moving. Just would have liked to see him make that throw. All right, this is a smart play from Bryce, and I love to see this from young dudes. Fakes the play action, and he's in a deep drop back, you'll see right here. And he doesn't see anything downfield, so he just dumps it out into the flat. I mean, if you go through your progressions and you don't see anything downfield, there's no need to really force it. Just cut your losses and take the check down. I mean, I remember reading on Patrick Mahomes having to do the same thing with the deep ball, because you know how KC's offense was so vertical when Tyreek Hill was there, and Mahomes just had to learn to take the underneath stuff, and honestly, it really only made him a better QB. He's the best QB, it made him better. So yeah, I love to see these young guys just with the small features like that. All right, this is just a nice aggressive shot play. He's going to be out of the shotgun, and the wide receiver at the bottom is going to run a deep fade. I mean, the throw was off, but I love to see him take that chance. Honestly, this route and timing, this is just a timing throw with a tighter window, because he has a safety over the top to make the play and the corner down below who's playing curl to flat. So it's a timing, and he has a soft spot in that zone, so he'll need to fit that ball in like a tight window, and he'll learn that going forward. That's what's cool about preseason. Yeah, there's not a lot of scheming around offense and defense, but it allows for young QBs like this to just like mess around with timing on routes against zone and man coverage. Bro, this play just sucks. You'll see he drops back, and Thielen is in the bottom of the slot right there, and he's gonna run like a deep fade, and this is just a money throw. Look at that back shoulder throw, man. That's beautiful. And when you watched it live, Thielen could have caught it. It was right in his hands, and it went right through. Oh man, tight coverage, tough catch, but that throw was on the money. That's a nice back shoulder throw by Bryce Young right there. On this play, they're going to get a little bit of play action, and he hits Thielen on the deep dig route, and Bryce just honestly just puts it right on him. I mean, that's a clean as hell pocket also. I know people have been talking about the Panthers offensive line, but on this play, they gave him a really clean, nice pocket. And if they keep doing that all year, Bryce will keep throwing more beautiful passes just like that. All right, on this play, he really gets rushed because the left tackle gave up pressure to the defensive end after I just hyped up the offensive line. But Bryce just pulls it down. There's a wide open lane. Everybody's locked up in man. Why not take advantage of that? I mean, homie needs to work on his slide just a little bit, but why not take advantage of that? Not a bad play. All right, last play. We got the bunch at the bottom, and Adam Thielen's going to run about a 10-yard out, and watch Bryce just fire this thing right in there. I mean, both tackles collapsing down just a little bit. Fires that thing right in there for 6. Nice pass right here. Nice pass. This Alabama boy could be a problem. I mean, I know you guys think he's small, but he could be good with Frank Wright. That's all I'm saying. We don't know. So yeah, man, I mean, Bryce Young honestly looked pretty solid in this preseason game. I know he's had his struggles throughout the preseason, but that's just part of the growing process. Carolina's offense is all right. I don't think it's terrible, but you know, he'll get some pressure during the season. And I know he's a smaller frame quarterback. I said it multiple times in this video. That's all anybody else ever wants to talk about is his size. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, he'll put on weight, and this kid's a smart football player. He's a really smart quarterback. And with Frank Wright, I think he's in a pretty good situation. He has an offensive coach and not a defensive coach, because an offensive coach will help you flourish better. Not always, but it's a better situation. We'll see how he does in this upcoming season. September 7th, Thursday night opening game. It's almost here. And then September 10th, opening day, Carolina. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about Bryce Young. What do you think about him going into this upcoming season? Please let me know in the comments. And I'll always mention this on QB videos going forward. If you guys want like a super in-depth, like learning experience from a quarterback perspective and like what they're seeing, what they should do, I highly recommend checking out QB School with JT O'Sullivan. That guy really knows his stuff, and I've been watching him for the past like 3 years. So highly recommend checking out his channel. And if he doesn't have any of the videos I put up on any players, put in his comments and he'll probably drop a video on these QBs. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Shady Luke. Drop a like if you enjoyed the footy today, and for sure subscribe, because you know football season's right around the corner, and you know your boy is going to be dropping more dope football content. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm outie, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.